5-Minute Gardener. Valentine's Day is this Sunday. If you're looking for something other than the traditional dozen long-stemmed red roses and chocolates for your sweetie, head on over to the nursery. Our 5-Minute Gardener, Debbie Mounts from Harlow Gardens, has several suggestions.
Okay, good afternoon. We're coming up on Valentine's Day, and people are thinking about chocolates, which you eat in about, one day and they're all gone, and your roses, they may last 5 or 6 days. So I'm going to talk about some great gardening gifts that'll last longer than 5 or 6 days. Okay, so we're going to start over here. Now this is one of our local artists that makes these rocks for the garden. This one happens to say welcome, has a nice big fat heart on it, so every time somebody sees it, your recipient will remember and think of you as having given it to them. There's lots of garden statuary that make you think a little bit about love, and like this little angel guy here, I think this one's called the Bashful Cherubino, and he most certainly is bashful. There's lots of different flowers that you can buy, little potted flowers, like this little guy, just a little sweet something. It's not going to cost a lot of money. There's a little clip, there's a little heart with a little fuzz on it in here to clip your card to. Perfect, sweet, small gift for someone. Okay, this is again some more artwork. We have just a wonderful community of artists in Tucson, and we carry a lot of their works here at the garden, specifically the garden artists. And this is a piece done. This is a permanent rose. This rose will never fade. It'll never die. It's really beautiful, done again by one of our local artists. Over here, I have a bowl of violas, but what you can't see too well on camera is that the pot is heart-shaped. It's shaped like a big heart. So again, every time somebody looks at that, they're going to remember that you gave it to them, and you're sending them a little love along with your big heart. Here I have a citrus tree. Now this is more for your real gardeners. I mean, if you have somebody who's a real gardener, I mean, they would love to get something that's going to continue to give them fruit all year long, and just be shade in the garden. How marvelous is that? And then the last but not least is my little javelina guy. Now all of us know about javelinas in the desert. The good news is this guy will not eat any of your plants, and it'll be fun all year long. All right, happy Valentine's Day.
That's really cute stuff. Cute stuff. And you brought more beautiful color. Look at this stuff.
I did. Now, what I have here is this is all Talavera pottery, and all of them have hearts painted on them.
Gorgeous.
They're specifically made for Valentine's Day, and I've got a lot of different things in them. Now, all of these things that are in them are going to give you pleasure for a really long time. Some of them are your more traditional flowers. These flowers are almost like upside down hearts on their own. And then this one is good for this shade. And in here I have a little one with some pink flowers on it that is a clover. It's called oxalis, and that's what the clover plants are for St. Patty's Day. But this one happens to be lavender with light pink flowers. And then the cactus in the front. I know how sometimes relationships can get a little thorny or a little prickly, and I thought that, at least mine certainly are, and I thought that if you gave that to somebody with a sense of humor as a gift,
with a beautiful pot.
With a beautiful pot, they would remember you every time they saw it. They remember that that you still love them, even when you're a little thorny.
And when they go to water it and they prick their finger and the little blood gonna think, oh, I remember that so-and-so who gave it to me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that could be. I don't know. Depends on what you do with the pot when you're done.
Exactly.
But anyway, there's a lot of plants that can go in these beautiful little pots. When the plant is done, whenever that is, then you have a beautiful pot that you can replant year after year. It's not something that you're going to throw away or fade away.
And you can just buy the pot and pick a beautiful plant.
Exactly.
And it's actually a little handmade gift too, because you've done the planting.
Actually, this Saturday I'm doing a class at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
At the nursery for free.
All right.
And it's doing this very thing, potting up your Talavera Valentine's pot. So come on down. I'll show you how to do it.
2 o'clock? Harlow's. And what's the address there?
5620 East Pima.
Okay, there you go. Thank you so much, Debbie.
You're welcome.